Hello there, Gemini. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's going to be for Gemini for August of 2019. We're 8 months into the year. I can't believe it. Already, it's just flying. Last year, like, drug by. Well, for those of you that are new here, I pull 4 cards for the month. We use the card on the bottom of the deck for our overall view of the month. We'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, I am an empath, so I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you. I guess that makes all of us Gemini named Frankie for the time of the reading. Look at your moon sign and your rising sign. You get a more comprehensive view of the month. I don't believe the cards will go week by week. I think they'll blend in and out as a theme throughout the month. I have a short message for us before I start, and the message is push, push, push. I feel like somebody's poking me in the butt or in the back, like making me try to do or do something before I'm ready. And what we're to remember is we know the timing. We know the timing. So if someone's trying to force us to push forward before we're ready, we know the right time that's going to be appropriate for us. And the other thing's a weird thing. It's like if you hear rumors or gossip or things like that, just stay out of it. Just imagine how I would feel. How would I feel if the shoe was on the other foot and someone was talking about me? So just decisions are going to be made. Remember the timing, okay? We know our own time. We have good words here. They're balance, intention, adventure, power, and transformation, and we have quite an interesting reading here. I know it's all going to be all right because we're going to come out on top of it, but we got a little bit of crazies going on for this month, so you know what that means. Hang on to our hat. First card here is the Nine of Swords, and that's air energy. It's swords energy. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy, pretty quick moving. But it's a card that means like nightmares, tension, unhappiness, regrets. It's over past mistakes, though, or past misfortunes, things that have already happened, things that keep us up in the middle of the night, whether the facts bear it out or not. It would be something that's worrying us. But the truth with this card is usually, for the most part, what we fear the most never happens, like the tiger at the door. When I begin to go to the door to answer the door and I whip it open and I'm willing to face the tiger, it's a pussycat. To me, Frankie, um, this could be card about having bad dreams or things coming to the surface sometimes that I need to resolve. But to me, this is the card of those sleepless nights. Frankly, it's those nights when we're having a conversation or argument with someone that is sound asleep in bed, and then I would have said that, and then I should have said that, and you're rehashing. So it is past. And I'm the one that's awake having the argument with somebody else that's all done and over, right? And it's puts us out of balance, and it takes away our power. Those words there, so why the heck worry? Open up the door, don't have the fight, don't lose sleep over something from the past that's already happened that I can't change or adjust anyhow. So don't waste my energy or effort on it. Even with that gossipy thing, sometimes you have to think about how would I feel if someone were doing that to me, even if it's true, whatever it is that we're worried or the rumors about or whatever, maybe at work or some kind of family issue, whatever it is. I wouldn't want people telling my business, so I'm not telling theirs. And even if it's true, maybe there's some way I can help, whether it's work, family related, something like that. And being willing, to make it also is a card of it's a card of completion because it's a 9. So whatever it was is done over and cleared out, So whatever change we make because of this card, right? Or whatever we're doing because of it, um, whatever changes we make or changes we're making that will better our lives versus stagnating them or getting into somebody else's drama. It's that kind of energy feels. So I'm not letting it put me out of balance or take my power from me, because whatever it is I'm doing this month, I'm going to end up the winner. And I'm not kidding. I've done 3 readings so far, Gemini, and Gemini. All of the readings, this card has shown up, and it's a 6 of Wands, and I stick these cards in the deck in different places and shuffle them all up again, and here it is again. So it must be kind of a theme for the month, but it's the card of, no matter what's keeping me up at night, it's a card of triumphing over adversity and being totally victorious. It's a good news that as the result of us meeting some type of maybe a challenge to our identity and come through it on the other side with flying colors. So we're Gemini. No one can take us down or hold us down or push us ahead of time. We'll do it. It means victory is at hand and we've overcome, we've conquered whatever it is that was opposing us. We're all different Geminis. I don't know what would be purposely opposing us. We're pretty good. We deserve to get, do things in our own way and in our own time. But when we get the card, we are secure with our own, how do I want to put it, our own identity in the world. What did I tell Taurus? In the groove. It's like, I know what I'm doing. I'm Gemini. So anything that, this doubt here, from this, past mistakes, that kind of junk, they no longer are valuable. So past self-doubt about ourselves has been resolved, and we would be in the process of winning actually some type of a significant battle or a challenge. And then we bring our affairs. Having brought our affairs to the point of success, we can expect our desires to be gratified because we're really good at that timing thing. Gifts can be given with this kind of card, awards, recognition, good job, Gemini, you're in balance, you set that intention, you transform the whole thing, because kind of like, it feels like kind of single-handedly my Gemini self, like my little Gemini self, won the battle. See the wreath, the victory wreath up there, and all fresh new sprouts on everything. Whatever was past is past, That's it. 9's a number of completion. Overdone, been there, done that, earned the medal, and I know what it's like on the other side, right? Basically, because there's another energy in here of, whoops, I can't get her up. I got my angel cards over. This is an excellent energy, Queen of Pentacles energy, male or female type, because these are general readings. This would be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo type energy. It's a male, female, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. That's what I want to say about it. It could be someone coming into our life. It's someone, she understands money, she respects money as a tool because it's a pentacle, so it's earth energy as a tool, but she doesn't worship it like money's the be all and end all, like it's God or something like that. They don't do it. It would be a generous person, I have to say in that case, who would be an excellent manager of money. Uh, if she was advised, he or she was advising us of something, if they were advisor to us, they would be fair, honest, just, a practical type person, well grounded, wants to see whatever money they give out be distributed in a manner that would produce tangible results. That's the way I want to say it. If it's not a person, though, if this isn't a person, it's harvest after much labor, security, the acquisition of wisdom through experience and prudent use of wealth. So it actually is a very, very excellent card for us to have at this time. So if it was around work or maybe a savings plan, maybe it might be someone I'm going to get a loan for a car or a home, from the bank or make some kind of purchase. They'd want to know everything about the purchase, all the ins, outs, and whatever's going on. Could be a boss at work. But if it was someone that was going to help us in some manner, they would really know what they were doing. And the advice they would be giving us would be really sound advice. And we could use it to benefit us. Maybe for some of us, because of the victory card here, it could be that Spirit's calling us to step into this pentacle energy. Maybe some of us have a moon or a rising in one of the earth signs. Step up, use the money wisely, know what you're doing, make our investments well, be paid what we are worth at our work or job. That type of energy is around us, and I know we're going to make it really good because we are going to, based on the cards I'm seeing here, we're going to step up to the plate, take the challenge, and move through it. And it may be because of that versus the air energy of us, ourselves, maybe because of that stable, grounded earth type energy. Because next one here is the Five of Rods. So we got the Six of Rods here and the Five of Rods. The Five of Rods is power. It's about competition, like maybe in the global economy, competition at work. It's like the mad scramble energy for money and power and all those things that come with it, like the bad side of it, kind of the greed, corruption type side of it. It's a struggle card, struggle in the marketplace, and it means to us Geminis, new factors are moving into whatever this situation is that we're going to come out of on top. It means, and things are not as simple as they used to be. There'd be like, how do I want to put that? New competition in the neighborhood, maybe at work, maybe in a love relationship. I can't place where this is going to be in our or come down in our lives, sometimes, or in the industry, like at our work, and we have to put forth a lot more effort to keep what we have gained in terms of like financial gain, material goods, that kind of energy. It could be loss, but I don't feel like it's loss. It's like we get a better understanding, or we go up to a how do I want to put this? Like a greater heights of success and greater acquisition of wealth in this particular reading with the cards that I'm seeing here, because the choices that we make are going to be grounded and um, grounded and meaningful because of this energy, the energy of this Queen of Pentacles. So they're going to be grounded, they're going to be based on the truth. We're not going to allow people to push us, because we know about that timing. So if there was competition, we know when to step up, and step up, step out, and take the high road and the right path, because of this energy's coming in with this Queen of Pentacles. So whatever it is, we're victorious about it, and we're the ones that are doing the transformation. I got my post-it pad here stuck on my little victory card, and we're coming out in the end, because we're meeting the challenge. This 6 that we overcome is because the challenge of this 5. So we're not losing sleep over any past bull that's happened in our lives. We're just not going to do that totally because of this next energy, which is the 8 of Swords. So once again, we have the sword energy, we have the 9 and the 8. In the sword energy, we have the 5 and the 6. In the rod energy there, it's like everything's adding up, isn't it? It's like coming into play. But this 8 of Swords is kind of it's related to the 2 of Swords. The woman with the crossed swords in front of her chest, and it's called the card of denial. You don't even know you have to make a choice till the tension gets so bad it's unbearable. But with this particular card, right, we are completely conscious of the choice we have to make, right? But despite it, maybe we have this feeling of being trapped, or feeling of being unable or unwilling to make that choice. So therefore, it causes us this painful state. See, she's all wrapped up and she's blindfolded, and in this one, right, so she's pretending she can't see, because this is the 8, not the 2. There's denial in there. This one, she's not even talking about it. So, a lot of people see this as really, really negative, because she's blindfolded and she's surrounded by all these, 8 swords on her, stuck in the ground, like it's some kind of a great barrier. But look at her. She's tied up in loose cloths. It's a situation that could be causing us stress or unhappiness. That's the way I want to put it. Great stress or unhappiness. But we are not without resources to change the matter. We are not without resources. Think about that Queen of Pentacles there, right? We have the resources. The bad situation is probably just temporary, is the way it feels. But if we take off the blindfold, right, and shake out of these loose ties here, anything that's coming or anything that we feel would be avoided, because we make the decision, we make the choice, because it's causing us great unhappiness, and we know the choice or the decision we have to make. So the idea of this card is pull that off, shake free, rip it off. It's called the Band-Aid theory. You ever take one off and it pulls every little hair? If you rip it off, you say, and it's over. So we take this blindfold off. We look at the situation. We look it clearly in the face, and we make the decisions we have to make. We meet the challenges we had to make. We don't lose any sleep over them, and we end up victorious, and we're the ones on top of the heap because we have the pentacle energy, so we're in balance. We have set our intention. We met all the challenges because we were powerful enough, like we are as Gemini. We did our transformation, and the rest is history, so we're on our great adventure. So it's an exciting type of energy because we're up to it, because we're not going to be pushed. So we're up to it is what they're saying. It's interesting reading, Gemini. You'll have to tell me what all happens here, everything that happens, because the Queen of Pentacles, it in reverse, would be energetics of someone who's pretending to be wealthy, being a snot about it, withholding money, or lording money over people, that kind of energy. Cards could go both ways. They told me to say that. But whatever it is, we're coming down the pike with it. Pull off the blindfold, make the choice so that, make it for ourselves. Meet the challenge to our identity, that type of energy. That is so weird. Our angel card, meet the challenge to that kind of energy, and we will be victorious, and don't lose any sleep over it. And I shuffled these angel cards, then I shuffled them again while I'm talking to you, and we got the same card as Taurus. Have confidence. Can't make these up. They said we're going to overcome. Don't lose any sleep over it. We will meet the challenge, take off the blindfold, and we end up in this victorious energy. And we won the battle. We do the transformation. We're the one in the position. It says power, actually. They said finish that sentence is what I heard in my head. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, or the universe, however you say that, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and take off the blindfold. We don't need it anymore. It says, and we will buoy your courage and your faith. I can't believe we got the same card as Taurus. Wild. That's a little crazy. It says, this card is a message from your angels saying you can do it. Trust that you have all the ingredients it takes to complete the mission that's before you, although you may not completely understand how you'll fulfill the task. Have faith you will be continually guided, and remember the divine timing. Ours is the same because it's right for us. It's the same as the source, not what somebody else is poking us to do. It says the more you depersonalize this mission and know that it's not about you, the better. Don't listen to the voice that asks, who, me? You're utterly worthy, since you're the perfect daughter or son of the Creator, and the angels surround you every step of the way. Stay in the moment and focus on one step at a time. Give all your worries and concerns to the angels. Open up the door. Gemini, there's that pussycat on the other side. Ask the angels to increase your faith. Trust God's love and wisdom are working through you. Wow, Gemini. Well, that's our reading for this month, and I want to tell y'all, thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and your comments. I read each and every one of them. I really appreciate them. If anybody wants to know more about me or go neb about me, all the information's down below the screen. Or if you want to set an appointment with me, all the information to be able to do that is down below the screen at the website. Prayer class and sutra class are over at the website. There's 2 short videos that explain them. They're out there for you. The prayer class is pretty comprehensive. It's 2.5 hours long, and it explains why you format them and how you format prayers for several different things. The other thing is the sutras are thought forms you put in a 5-minute a day meditation that enhances the clear perceptions. Excellent tool for your toolbox. You have to go over the website now instead of searching through all the YouTubes to find them. They're just like 5-minute videos. So to everybody I've met through 3 whole years of doing YouTubes, and all of you I've met through 31 years of doing this work, I want to tell y'all it's been an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to serve you. Hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.